Hello toppers. Today we will be seeing some tricky rubrics in Boric repertory and it is part 1. And these rubrics are like we will be thinking that these things are easy to remember, but at last in examination surely we can't even guess where this rubric is coming from and which chapter it belongs to and what could be the meaning, because these are old terminologies. So let's start and we will learn in a funny way. So first is tedium vitae. So just guess where this rubric can be in Boric repertory. So vitae, we can think that it is related to something like vital, life, like that. So the chapter is it's mine and the meaning is disgust of life. So this rubric tedium vitae is in the chapter mine and the meaning is disgust of life. So vitae is something related to life. Okay, remember like that. Then Lipomania. So with the name itself, we can identify that this rubric belongs to mine. Yes, there is mania. So what the meaning it could be? Because by looking at the rubric, we can't even guess the meaning. And the meaning is suicidal waves. Many people jumping off the roof together due to extreme pathological mournfulness. Just think that something like war in a country is going on, something like that situation, making the people to get into a suicide wave. So this is called as lipomania. Frolicsome. So frolicsome, the chapter is mine and what the meaning it could be. So just remember frolicsome as handsome man having high spirited fun frisk and playful. Okay, frolicsome, just remember a handsome man, that is the meaning of this rubric, full of high spirited fun frisky and playful personality. Then sternutation. So with the name we can guess that there is something related to sternum, but there is no exact correlation. So the chapter is nose and the meaning you might be thinking like how it is possible. Meaning is sneezing. So just remember while sneezing you will be putting your hands over the sternum like that. Okay. So sternutation, the chapter is nose and the meaning is sneezing. Tic dolorex. I think we all know regarding this. We had seen in practice of medicine lot of time. So the chapter where tic dolorex is in, it is space. Yes, we know. And the meaning everyone knows. Of course, it is trigeminal neuralgia. So singultus, what it means and literally it is difficult to identify even. So let's see where this rubric is existing. So it is existing in the chapter stomach. And even after this we can't guess the meaning. So the meaning is hiccup. Okay. So it is not related to chest or diaphragm, it is related to stomach and singultus is hiccup. Okay. Even the question will be like which chapter it belongs to and they will be asking meaning also. So these things are very important which we always forget to read about. Rick's disease, what it could be? I think these words might have existed during Rig Vedic period. So let's see where this rubric is existing. It is in teeth chapter, and let's see the meaning. It is simple inflammation of tissues supporting the teeth, that is inflammation of gums it may be. So Rig disease, it is present in teeth chapter and the meaning is inflammation of tissues supporting the teeth. Okay. So Landry's paralysis, just by looking at the word I can remember where the symptom is existing in the materia medica. I think it is vipera. So if you know any other remedy, just please comment and comment. So let's guess paralysis, most probably it should be nervous system. So let's see. Yeah, it is nervous system. And what this type of paralysis mean? So it is nothing but Guillain-Barré syndrome and it is a type of acute ascending paralysis. Okay. Okay. Incubus. So what is this? I can't even correlate. So let's see the chapter. So it is existing in nervous system, but in nervous system also we can't find any correlation. So let's see the meaning. So the meaning is nightmare. Literally, it's like a nightmare for us to know the meaning of incubus. So someone in bus is having a nightmare. Remember like that. So incubus, nervous system chapter, and the meaning is nightmare. Okay, next something more different. Mal di mer. Literally can't tell which chapter it belongs to. So let's see. So it also belongs to nervous system. Okay, let's see this. See the meaning for this different thing. So it is nothing but seasickness. Okay. So Maldi Mer, it belongs to nervous system and the meaning is seasickness. Morvan's disease, I think without any discussion we can go and check which chapter it belongs to. Yeah, it belongs to nervous system. So let's guess though there is no probability. So let's see what is the meaning of Morvan's disease. So the meaning is syringomyelia. So there will be cavity formation in the spinal cord. It is called as syringomyelia, and here we can see loss of temperature sense, and we can guess this disease with the help of ulcers in the tip of fingers of the patient. Just because of loss of temperature sensation, patient even can't recognize the wounds in the tip of fingers while cooking. So this is one of the clue for diagnosing syringomyelia. So Morvan's disease, it belongs to nervous system and the meaning is syringomyelia. Glanders, and literally it's difficult. Let's see the chapter. It is generalities. So let's check the meaning directly. So it is nothing but the infectious disease caused by Burkholderia malaria. Okay. So glanders, it belongs to generalities chapter and the meaning is infectious disease caused by Burkholderia malaria. Aphelis. But when I had read this for the first time, I thought it must be Apuleus and I had gone for the answer. Okay, then I just found it wrong and then I came and checked it. I just guessed it as mouth chapter, it might be. But the answer is very shocking and the chapter is skin chapter. So let's see what is the exact meaning of Apelles. It is sunburn. Okay, Apelles, it belongs to skin chapter and the meaning is sunburn. It's not Apuleus, which we can see in mouth. So much, and if you are finding it very helpful, just comment in the below so that we can make the second part. Thank you so much.